Selamat sejahtera, salam keluarga Malaysia. Baiklah, selamat datang saya ucapkan kepada para penonton yang sudi menonton live kita pada malam ni, pada malam slot ni, iaitu E-Karnival Hala Tuju Kerjaya bagi sesi 2021 Palang 2022. Saya juga ingin mengucapkan terima kasih yang tidak terhingga buat para pelajar tidak kisah yang join melalui Google Meet bersama saya maupun yang join melalui YouTube Live KMK di sana. Baiklah, sebelum saya meneruskan majlis kita pada malam ni, saya ingin memperkenalkan diri saya terlebih dahulu. Baiklah, nama saya Tarvin Alaki Chandran. Boleh panggil saya nama Tarvin. Dan saya adalah wakil Biro Akademik dan Kepimpinan Kolej Matrikulasi Kedah bagi sesi 2021 dan 2022. Dan saya juga akan menjadi moderator anda pada malam ni. Baiklah, sebelum saya meneruskan agenda kita pada malam ni, saya ingin memperkenalkan tetamu khas, tetamu daripada Universiti Malaya sendiri yang bernama Encik Muhammad Irsyad Zaini selaku Pegawai Eksekutif Pemasaran dan Pengambilan Universiti Malaya. Sihat tuan?
Sihat. Terima kasih Tafin.
Alright, okay. Baiklah, disebabkan masa amat mencemburi kita, tanpa membuang masa, saya ingin menjemput tuan speaker kita untuk slot malam ni yang bernama Encik Muhammad Irsyad Zaini untuk memberikan sedikit taklimat tentang permohonan UPU khususnya kepada Universiti Malaya agar bukannya saya tetapi para pelajar di luar sana dapat mengambil sedikit ilmu dan idea dalam memohon UPU. Baiklah, tanpa membuang masa, dengan segala hormatnya, dipersilakan.
Okey, terima kasih banyak Tarvin atas pengenalan yang begitu baik sekali and terima kasih semua yang sudi hadir dalam siri taklimat sekali lagi bersama dengan Universiti Malaya bagi E-Karnival Hala Tuju Kerjaya Pendidikan. And pada malam ni I'm going to be sharing a little bit of cara-cara dan program-program yang ditawarkan di Universiti Malaya and how you can apply for it. And don't mind me that I'll be using English and Malay at the same time as I see fit. Okay, jadi diharapkan that if let's say throughout my presentation sekiranya anda adik-adik mempunyai sebarang soalan, please stop me at any time. Okay, I'll be more than happy to answer to your questions. Sebab kalau boleh, saya tak naklah sesi ni hanya saya seorang saja yang bercakap. If let's say that you are not feeling okay to open your mic and ask your question, you can always put your question in the chat box. I'll be more than happy, and then Tavin will be helping me to read out to your questions. Okay. Without further ado, before I start my presentation, I would like to just share a brief introduction of Universiti Malaya through a video that I think that you guys will be enjoying it very much. Enjoy, yeah. Okay, I really hope that you enjoyed the video, and that's a brief introduction of Universiti Malaya. Okay, and
Of course.
sekarang, sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna start off with presenting my slides. So, okay, okay, can you see my slide, Talvin?
Yes, can sir.
Okay, okay, awesome. Okay, now the first thing first, sebelum saya memulakan taklimat saya pada malam ni, I would like to also say thank you so much kepada pihak Kolej Matrikulasi Kedah kerana menjemput Universiti Malaya sekali lagi untuk menjadi untuk memberikan taklimat kepada para pelajar, especially para pelajar matrikulasi Kedah. It's been an honor, and it's been like time over time, again and again, kita selalu bersama dengan matrikulasi Kedah, and we are very happy to accommodate uh, um, to orang kata untuk menyampaikan maklumat-maklumat yang terkini berkaitan permohonan kemasukan ke Universiti Malaya, and the things that you should know when it comes to the application for programs, especially for bachelor's degree program at Universiti Malaya. Okay. Now, the most important message that I would like to deliver to you guys today adalah make sure that you jadikan Universiti Malaya pilihan pertama anda. Okay, this is the first message that I would like to for you guys to serapkan dalam minda and believe in yourself that Universiti Malaya could be your university of dream. Okay, that's why you should jadikan Universiti Malaya pilihan pertama anda, and in your UPU selection pun you should put Universiti Malaya as your first choice, or else it's very hard for you to be considered for an enrollment into Universiti Malaya. I believe this has been mentioned just a little bit in the video earlier, in which the mana kita dahulu the four were first established in 1905, known as King Edward VII College of Medicine, and then we merged together with Raffles College in Singapore. And if let's say that you guys are very familiar with it, di Singapore sekarang ataupun used to be known as University of Singapore and now known as National University of Singapore, we are the sisters universities with them. So NUS dengan Universiti Malaya Kuala Lumpur is basically adik-beradik lah. Okay, so the first reason of them establishing this program, this university, was to provide Malayan doctors. And not long after, in 1955, we established our own campus in Kuala Lumpur. And the best part is, Universiti Malaya adalah satu-satunya universiti yang terdapat di Kuala Lumpur. Okay, not any other public university that are in Kuala Lumpur, meaning to say that we have a lot of things to offer to our students, and it is for you to find out as well if you happen to be one of our students here. It's just a little bit of our facts, which I'm not going to go in very minor detail. So we are the first Malaysia's university, and also number one in Malaysia. Okay, we offer broad-based research intensive programs. We have Malaysia's largest best teaching hospital, currently ranked at 301 to 400 according to ARWU. Okay, some of the faculty members, mobility students who are going in and out of Malaysia. We are currently sitting on the 812-acre campus in the southwest of Kuala Lumpur. And the best part is we are also offering dual double degree program, 6 dual master's program, and 10 collaborative PhD program, which I'll be sharing a little bit later afterward. Okay, and also we are the only institution that are being granted by AUNQA certification, which is an accreditation which only university yang really good could be recognized by this accreditation. So in brief, Universiti Malaya kita mempunyai 13 buah fakulti, 2 academy, 2 center. Okay, so if you see here on the very top part, kita menggunakan perkataan fakulti, academy dan juga center. Walaupun nama-nama dia adalah berbeza, tapi it's actually serving the same purpose, in which faculty, academics and center is the learning institute. Maksudnya you pergi ke tempat-tempat ni untuk you menuntut ilmu. Okay, regardless of the name is academic ke center ke faculty, is the place where you go for you to menuntut ilmu. But the only different will be in terms of and also another one is institute. Sorry, I left it out. Another one is institute. So basically, it will differ according to the programs offered, jumlah pelajar di satu-satu fakulti ataupun akademi, dan itu yang akan membezakan kenapa satu tempat itu dipanggil fakulti, satu tempat itu dipanggil akademi, institut ataupun center. Okay. Dan memandangkan Universiti Malaya ada salah satu daripada 5 research university di Malaysia, we are focusing very much on these 4 research clusters which I'll be sharing later afterwards with you, and we are housing more than 70 research center at the moment. Kita juga menawarkan lebih daripada 200 program-program akademik yang mana anda boleh pilih, dan Universiti Malaya adalah satu-satunya universiti yang menawarkan ke semua program yang ada, yang that you can think of, kita ada tawarkan, daripada social science, Islamic studies, economics, sehinggalah medical, language studies and all that. So semua program-program ni hanya satu-satunya universiti yang menawarkan ke semua program adalah salah satunya adalah Universiti Malaya. Okay, and at the moment kita house up to 2,000 undergraduate students, 9,000 postgraduate students, which approximately 29,000 of them currently in Universiti Malaya. And the best part is, soon enough in March, we are expecting the campus to be open again. So maksudnya para pelajar akan kembalilah ke campus very soon enough. And the best part is also we are having 3,800 international students from 90 countries. Okay, so meaning to say that when you see kiri dan kanan, you're going to see like people from all over the world in Universiti Malaya. It's like a mini Malaysia here. You can find a lot of people from different countries. That's the best part about it, that you can, uh, learn from their culture. You make friends with people from all over the world and so on and so forth. And kita juga mempunyai satu continuing education center yang menawarkan program-program diploma eksekutif, diploma, kursus-kursus pendek dan sebagainya. Okey, jadi lihat kepada 13 fakulti, 2 akademi, 2 academic center dan 2 institute yang saya sebut tadi. Okey, untuk 13 fakulti ni kita mempunyai 13 buah fakulti lah sekarang, yang mana fakulti sebelum ni kita ada 14. 14 fakulti tapi dah jadi 13 sebab fakulti Business and Economics telah pun bergabung menjadi super faculty. Okay, so these are the faculties that you'll be going to for your bachelor's degree studies, and also academic. If let's say any one of you berminat untuk program Islamic studies, Malay studies dan sebagainya, these are the academies that you could go. Dan juga kita punya 2 academic centers, which is foundation studies, may not be relevant to you because you have done your matriculation studies and whatnot. Okay, and then sport and exercise sciences center yang menawarkan program-program sukan dan sebagainya. However, for institute like IAS dan juga AEI, ini adalah program-program peringkat ijazah tinggi, such as masters and also doctoral degree programs. These are the institute that yang menguruskan program-program penawaran program seperti yang berikut. Okay, dan these are the 4 research cluster yang saya sebut tadi, tapi di bawah 4 ni ada pecah banyak lagi lah, which is, it is for you to find out. If let's say that you dah grad dengan bachelor's degree and whatnot, nak sambung master, nak buat PhD, this is something that you could really look into. And the best part is, sekiranya anda tamat bachelor's degree anda dengan mendapat CGPA 3.70 dan ke atas, anda layak untuk memohon program fast track. Maksudnya, you do not have to go through master's degree, anda boleh terus skip kepada PhD, yang mana at the end of the day, people will be calling you doctors. Okay, so on the right side, we have 77 undergraduate programs that are on offer, 150 master's program, 6 doctoral degree program, 2 double degree program, 6 dual master's program, and 10 collaborative PhD program. So for the sake of this presentation, I'm just going to share a little bit on the undergraduate program dan juga double degree program yang kita ada, which I think that you guys will be at awe and very, getting more interest towards it, because the programs that we offer will provide you with a lot of opportunities in the futures to come. Okay, this a little bit of international undergraduate enrollment yang kita ada. Pelajar bersama kita adalah 1,052 orang pelajar, dan pelajar international adalah untuk PG seramai 2,000 plus orang. Inbound, okay, this is inbound, meaning to say that the students coming from overseas ke Universiti Malaya selama 2 minggu ataupun selama 1 semester. You can see these are the people who came to Universiti Malaya to study for cultural exchange and mobility exchange program. Okay, these are some of the photos. Okay, now yang saya nak share dengan adik-adik pada hari ini adalah in terms of the outbound programs, yang mana that I know that some of you are planning to go overseas untuk belajar dan sebagainya. However, you may not have the opportunity yet because of financial capability, the opportunity, and whatnot, and so on and so forth. However, if let's say kalau adik-adik masuk ke Universiti Malaya untuk menyambung pengajian di peringkat bachelor's degree, you could have the opportunity to go for an outbound ataupun kita panggil sebagai mobility program, yang mana you can go to these countries. Yang paling ramai pergi ke Indonesia, Thailand, Japan, Australia, Korea. These are the top 5 countries that the student are going to, yang mana they get to go for 2 weeks, either 2 weeks or for the whole one semester. Jadi dekat situ you get really to experience the culture, the environment overseas. Okay, dan ini adalah akan bergantung kepada program-program adik-adik jugalah. Ada certain tu ada yang pergi ke USA, ada yang pergi ke UK, Singapore, and so on and so forth. So this is something that I would say that really interesting, and not all universities are offering it. Jadi one of the reason why you should choose University Malaya is because of this reason. Okay, these are some of our alumni who had went to university di Korea dan sebagainya, di Japan, okay, dan di US. Okay, now moving on to accreditation and recognition. Okay, untuk sekarang ni Universiti Malaya adalah satu-satunya universiti yang berada di tangga ke-65 dunia. Okay, dunia, which speaks volume of what the kind of programs they are offering in Universiti Malaya and the kind of quality that we have here, and it says a lot about it. Okay, dan juga kita berada di tangga ke-8 di Asia dan di tangga ke-43 according to THE World University Ranking. Dan kampus Universiti Malaya berada di tangga ke-32 sebagai kampus hijau. Okay, jadi it's very interesting if let's say that you have the opportunity to someday to come over to Universiti Malaya, please feel free to drop by. I don't know, drop by at my office ke apa. Maybe we could go around to, to see Universiti Malaya, kita punya environment and on. Okay, this is some of the ranking by subject. Okay, some of our programs are highly ranked according to the subjects. Okay, I'm not going to go in very detail on this one. This is just to share with you basically the idea of why we are keep on sharing about the rankings and all, is that ini adalah menunjukkan di mana once you have graduated from the programs that being offered at Universiti Malaya, the opportunity for you out there is amazing. Okay, you can find jobs, you can look out for opportunities to do a lot of things. When people see that you have graduated from University Malaya, it does speaks volume for yourself as well. Okay, not everyone has that UMDNA, so it's very important for you to to choose the right university for your future. Next, this is also very important, yang mana program-program di Universiti Malaya, all of our programs are accredited by MQA, okay, Malaysian Qualification Agency. And also it is very important, sekiranya if let's say you are not considering Universiti Malaya and you're considering any other university, it's important for you to understand that when a course is fully accredited by MQA, it means that the course meets the quality standard of MQA. Okay, maksudnya program itu adalah pada tahap standard yang dikehendaki, which is when simple analogy would be if let's say you're buying electronic products kan, macam beli hair dryer or rice cooker and whatnot, you're going to look for the serial code kan, your serial numbers and whatnot. So from there on, you could really tell whether the product is good or not. Okay, and it's the same thing with Universiti Malaya or university all around Malaysia. If let's say the program has the MQA, it means that the program is of high quality. Okay, and the most important message that I would like to deliver today is that do not assume. Okay, the last sentence, if you can read it with me. Do not assume that the course is accredited just because the university is well known. Accreditation is by course and not by institution. Okay, regardless of how well known the institution is, at the end of the day, it's very important for you to understand that not all programs are being accredited, although the university is very well known. However, in UM, all of our programs are being accredited by MQA, which you can check at the Malaysia Qualification Register. This is very important. Okay, I'm going to share you a little bit on why accreditation is important. Okay, this is the importance of accreditation, in which the first one, it provide basis for federal funding. Okay, maksudnya you nak apply for JPA ke PTPTN ke dan sebagainya. These scholarship agencies would like to see whether or not the program is accredited. If it's not accredited, it's highly unlikely you'll be granted with the scholarships. Okay, and next is validates an institution standard of quality, which is very important. Kalau you masuk program yang tak ada quality, bila you nak keluar bekerja pun susah. People don't really trust the bachelor's degree that you get. So it's very important that the standard of quality of the curriculum that you're studying at the moment is very of high quality. Okay, and accredited degrees do better in job markets. Okay, and also encourage institutional self improvement. This is for Universiti Malaya yang mana sekiranya program itu diakreditasi MQA, from time to time they will be reviewing their curriculum in making sure that it's in line with the market demand. Okay, last but not least is it helps the students and parents choose acceptable institution. This is very very important. Like I said earlier, you do not assume that, oh, because just because this university has name, that the programs are all accredited. Okay, this is very important. Okay, coming back to some of the accreditation that we have received for our bachelor's degree program, locally and internationally. As you can see here, almost all of our programs are being accredited. Okay, almost all of our programs are being accredited by local and international agency. So what does it mean when it gets recognition and accreditation by international or local bodies? It means that the program is of high quality, one, and once you have graduated from the program, not only that you will be able to work in Malaysia, okay, you will also be able to work outside of Malaysia. Okay, the opportunity is crazily huge for you, yang mana you boleh you get to work in Malaysia dan di luar negara dan sebagainya because of the recognition that you receive. Okay, some of them, some such as the Washington Accord, AACSB is very highly recognized accreditation, RIBA, and so on and so forth. Okay, these are some of the other accreditation that we have received for some of our programs. This as well, MMC for MBBS is very, very important. Without MMC recognition, you will not be able to practice as a doctor. MDC as well, Pharmacy Board, Nursing Board, and Legal Profession Qualifying Board for Bachelors of Law and Bachelors of Jurisprudence. Okay, these are the bodies that yang membenarkan pelajar-pelajar yang keluar daripada bachelor's degree di Universiti Malaya untuk mempraktiskan ilmu yang telah dibelajar secara professionally. And the best part is, you see, this is one program, Bachelors of Accountancy, is being accredited by 12 agencies. It just say that how crazy it is, because just one program you dapat akreditasi daripada 12 badan akreditasi dalam dan luar negara. Which mean that not only that you will be student yang betul-betul bagus bila you keluar daripada program ni, but you are really, 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 really marketable. Pergilah mana-mana pun, you just say that, oh, I have a Bachelor's of Accountancy from Universiti Malaya, people will like easily gonna take you in and work for them. Okay, so you know things like it's an accreditation from AMBA, ACCA, ACSB, CPA, and all that. These are some of the very very well known accreditation, bukan sahaja di Malaysia tetapi di seluruh dunia. I believe some of you guys have heard of it as well, right? Okay, these are some of the master's program. This is the only programs that is being accredited by AUNQA program assessment. Okay, the only university, and these are the only programs that are being accredited at the moment. Okay. Now, moving on to the best part, permohonan kemasukan ke Universiti Malaya. Di Universiti Malaya kita ada dua kategori pengajian yang anda boleh mohon. Yang pertama lepasan SPM, tapi untuk adik-adik adalah lepasan STPM dan setara. So bila masuk sistem UPU online nanti, make sure that you buat pilihan kategori yang betul. Okay. Or before that, if let's say sekiranya adik-adik ada sebarang soalan, you can always stop me at any time. I'll be more than happy to answer to your questions. Okay. Now, bagi pelajar lepasan STPN setara, anda hanya boleh memohon program ijazah sarjana muda. Okay? Tak bolehlah nak mohon program asasi sebab program asasi is what you are doing currently at the moment, is program matrikulasi, which is setaraf jugalah. Okay? Dan untuk Malaysian University English Test, this is very very important, dan juga orang kata tu penting untuk adik-adik pastikan you ada kelayakan muat mengikut syarat-syarat khas dan juga syarat HAM yang ditetapkan oleh pihak universiti. Okay, if let's say that you don't feel like taking muat and whatnot, you are also okay dibolehkan untuk mengambil IELTS ataupun TOEFL ataupun mana-mana English Language Proficiency yang kita kira disahkan oleh Universiti Malaya sebagai boleh untuk disubmit dalam permohonan. Okay. Now, looking at the syarat am university, let's look at the matrikulasi punya bahagian. Okay, ini adalah syarat am. Bila mana kata syarat am, maksudnya kalau anda tidak memenuhi salah satu syarat yang ditetapkan dalam syarat am, maksudnya anda tidak boleh memohon ke Universiti Malaya. Okay, let's have a look. Yang pertama adalah mendapat sekurang-kurangnya PNGK 2.00. If let's say you dapat PNGK 2.00, anda boleh memohon untuk program Universiti Malaya. Okay, dan mempunyai SPM bagi mata pelajaran Bahasa Melayu ataupun Bahasa Malaysia dan lulus mata pelajaran sejarah. Okay, dan kepujian Bahasa Melayu bagi kertas Julai juga diambil kira. Okay, these are the two programs that is very important. Either sejarah dan Bahasa Melayu, you have to credit. Okay, get a credit. Seterusnya, dan mendapat sekurang-kurangnya band 1. Okay, band 1 bagi MUAT dan mengikut tempoh sah laku 5 tahun. Okay, so these are the three things that you have to put in your mind. If let's say that you have all these three, you are more than welcome to apply for it. But bear in mind, this is only syarat am. Bila cakap syarat am, maksudnya mesti ada syarat khas, betul? So this is where I'll be sharing a little bit with you on how to apply for the programs. Now, saluran UPU online, okay. First thing first is for you, like I said on the very first of my presentation, okay, jadikan jadikan Universiti Malaya sebagai pilihan pertama anda. Okay. So if let's say that dalam senarai macam daripada 12 ataupun Okay, 12 pilihan program pengajian yang akan anda adik-adik pilih nanti dalam UPU System of Pure Online. Sekiranya adik-adik nak sangat masuk Universiti Malaya, very confident with your result and whatnot, you put Universiti Malaya sebagai pilihan yang pertama. Okay, if let's say you put pilihan Universiti Malaya ke-5, ke-9 dan sebagainya, we will not be able to consider your application. Okay, it is just show that you do not have the interest to datang ke Universiti Malaya pun. So in order for you to for your application to really be considered, nombor 1, nombor 2, nombor 3, you put Universiti Malaya. That's how we do it. And then from there on, we're going to look at, ini student ni betul-betul nak masuk Universiti Malaya, and then we're going to take it into consideration. Okay. For the rest, it's not very important. This is the previous one. Okay, untuk bagi para pelajar yang berminat untuk mengambil program Sarjana Muda Perubatan dan Sarjana Muda Pembedahan, wajib for you to sit for biomedical admission test terlebih dahulu. Okay, permohonan biomedical admission test telah pun lepas, dah tutup. Jadi for those of you yang terlepas, mungkin you still wanted to apply for the program, you boleh cari or just do some Google search on what are the equivalent syarat kelayakan yang diterima yang setara dengan biomedical admission test. You are more than welcome to apply for it. Once you dah dapat result, you boleh apply untuk MBBS program. Okay, so untuk BMAT ni, ini adalah section yang akan ditanya, ada 3 section. These are some of the questions and whatnot. So if let's say that you have adik atau saudara mara atau juniors yang who have yet to complete their studies, boleh share dengan mereka. Okay, so please apply for BMAT earlier on. Usually we're going to share with your counsellors. Okay, nanti counsellors akan maklumkan bila permohonan buka dan sebagainya. Okay, from there on they're going to share with you, and then you have to take it sebelum lagi UPU buka. Okay, these are some of the circulars yang kita dah buat, posters yang kita share around and whatnot. This is the previous one. Seterusnya, kalau tadi program pengajian bersyarat khas 1, this is program pengajian bersyarat khas 2, yang mana calon-calon pelajar yang nak masuk program-program pendidikan wajib untuk anda duduki ujian MATC. Okay, Malaysian Educator Selection Inventory MATC terlebih dahulu, yang mana this is a psychometric questions. Ada 300 soalan yang anda perlu jawab dalam masa 1 jam. Okay, ini soalan ini untuk melihat sama ada kecenderungan anda terhadap sebagai seorang guru dan sebagainya akan dinilai berdasarkan soalan psychometric maths ini, which is more information you can get from this website and so on and so forth. Okay, now kategori program pengajian, this is for lepasan SPM. I'm not going to touch it more. Okay, untuk lepasan STPM dan setaraf, kita menawarkan 77 program. Okay, dan 4 daripada program itu adalah program yang bertemu duga kategori pendidikan. Okay, kategori pendidikan yang bertemu duga, jadi adik-adik you have to go for an interview session once you have been shortlisted. Okay, those programs are program TESOL, Teaching English as a Second Language, Sains dengan Pendidikan, pendidikan Islam, pengajian Islam, pendidikan Islam, pengajian Al-Quran, dan please bear in mind that ijazah sarjana muda pendidikan ISMP tidak mendapat jaminan penempatan di mana-mana sekolah oleh Kementerian Pendidikan Malaysia. However, you can always apply for penempatan di sekolah. Okay, you just tell them that you are from Universiti Malaya and one and so on and so forth, and then these are the results, and then the Kementerian will also consider your penempatan anda di sekolah-sekolah which had happened with your seniors as well. Okay. Now, untuk lepasan SPM setaraf, kita mempunyai 15 buah program bertemu duga kategori bukan pendidikan. Kalau tadi program kategori pendidikan, this is bukan pendidikan, tapi they have interview session. So just bear in mind yang mana program-program yang mempunyai interview ini, adik-adik you have to prepare earlier on. Meaning to say that how to attend the interview session and so on and so forth, so that you are ready. Okay, bila datang interview session tu, you know what to answer, what kind of question that you should expect, and how you carry yourself is very important, and how you answer to the question is also very important. Okay, supaya mereka dapat tahu, oh, this is a very good student, look at how they creatively thinking of solving issues and so on and so forth. So these are the things that will be considered in your interview session. Okay. And this one is for STAM, sorry for the typo. Diploma is also berkaitan. Sebenarnya program pengajian ijazah sarjana muda. Okay, like I said earlier, 77 program, 19 program bertemu duga, 58 program tidak bertemu duga. Which is if let's say like you do not really keen of program bertemu duga, you could also go for program yang tidak bertemu duga. And the best part is masuk Universiti Malaya is not impossible. I really need to emphasize this sebab selalu sangat para pelajar ataupun especially masyarakat lah, bila cakap pasal Universiti Malaya je, it's really hard for you to get in, it's really hard for you to get in, so you do not have to apply for it. No, it's a wrong thinking. You should have a positive thinking yang mana nak masuk Universiti Malaya ni is possible. Sekiranya adik-adik lihat dekat sebelah bawah tu, okay, PNGK yang diperlukan untuk masuk bagi program ijazah sarjana muda bermula daripada 2.0, yang mana ada 5 buah program, sehingga 3.80 yang mana ada 3 sahaja program. Jadi you boleh mohon bermula daripada CGPA serendah 2.0 sehingga 3.80 berdasarkan result yang adik-adik akan dapat kemudian. Okay, so it's not impossible for you to get into Universiti Malaya. It's very possible. Okay. Now let's have a look at some of the Akademi Pengajian Islam punya program, yang mana program ini memerlukan CGPA 3.0 sahaja. Okay, if let's say some of you really interested in some of this program, you should consider it. And 2 of these programs adalah program yang memerlukan Mat C dan bertemu duga. Okay, program Akademi Pengajian Melayu memerlukan PNJK 3.0. Kita ada 5 buah program yang berfokuskan kepada program-program ilmu-ilmu bahasa Melayu dan sebagainya. Sekiranya ada yang berminat bahasa Melayu, you should really go for this one. Now, let's have a look the fakulti-fakulti yang kita ada. The first one is Fakulti Alam Bina. Kita ada 5 programs, and Sarjana Muda Sains dan Bina is very highly in demand. Okay, you have to lulus ujian melukis, dan perlu adalah program bertemu duga, and also you must make sure that kalau nak masuk program ni, tiada masalah penglihatan, pendengaran ataupun keupayaan fizikal. Okay, it's very important. Okay, next Fakulti Farmasi, program-program kritikal ni perlukan CGPA sekurang-kurangnya 3.80. Okay, dan especially tidak buta warna, dan program ini adalah program yang bertemu duga. Okay, next adalah program kejuruteraan memerlukan 3.00. Ada 5 buah program. The most important part untuk program yang berwarna merah ni, mestilah tidak rabun warna. Okay, I just would like to share juga dengan adik-adik, although that you see that some of the program perlukan 3.0, 2.0 dan sebagainya, you have to really bear in mind, walaupun syarat yang kita tetapkan adalah 2.0, 3.0, 3.80 dan sebagainya, ini hanyalah syarat yang membolehkan anda memohon program-program yang ditawarkan. Untuk mendapat penempatan, itu adalah bergantung kepada universiti. Maksudnya kita akan tengoklah, kita akan susun pelajar-pelajar ni mengikut merit, berapa banyak yang dia boleh dapat dan sebagainya, and only then kita akan pilih pelajar-pelajar berdasarkan susunan merit yang berkenaan. Seterusnya Fakulti Pergigian memerlukan CGPA 3.80. Okay, a very highly in demand program as well. Ramai sangat yang mohon. If let's say you are very confident with your result, go for it, apply for it, you're more than welcome to apply for it. Okay, the most important part is you have to disahkan sihat daripada ketidakupayaan fizikal dan mental. serta daripada penyakit berjangkit. Okay, so this is very important for you to disahkan, maksudnya doktor lah, mestilah doktor yang sahkan. Okay, dan program ini adalah program yang bertemu juga. Seterusnya fakulti perubatan, you have to kita ada 3 buah program, yang mana the first program requires you to have at least 3.80. Okay, sarjana muda perubatan, sarjana muda pembedahan ni memang setiap tahun lah the top one program yang memang pelajar akan mohon. Lain-lain program seperti bioperubatan dan sarjana muda sains kejururawatan, ini adalah juga program dalam bidang perubatan. Okay, and also you must be assured of disahkan sihat, tidak daripada ketidakupayaan fizikal dan mental dan penyakit berjangkit. Okay, selanjutnya fakulti sains, we have 12 programs. Okay, PNGK yang diperlukan hanya 3.0. And the best part is kita juga menawarkan sarjana muda sains dengan pendidikan. It's an open market. Maksudnya you nak masuk bidang pendidikan pun boleh, nak masuk bidang research pun boleh, nak masuk apa-apa bidang pun boleh, sebab it's an open market punya program. Okay, next, fakulti sains yang memerlukan a little bit higher in terms of PNGK adalah program sains muda sains actuary, sebab dia menggabungkan 2 jenis disiplin ilmu, which is science and also if I'm not mistaken, accounting or finance. Yang mana menggabungkan 2 disiplin of knowledge, yang that's why they requires a little bit higher PNGK for this program. Okay, also kan adik-adik, if let's say that you have some question with regards to the program, I may not be able to explain each and every programs by tonight. So sekiranya you punya sebarang soalan berkaitan dengan program, you could also see dekat sebelah bawah tu ada website kepada fakulti-fakulti yang berkenaan. You are more than welcome to search for it, and then you can have a read on what kind of program is this, what are the subject you'll be taking, and so on and so forth. Okay, dan for Fakulti Sains Komputer dan Teknologi Maklumat, kita menawarkan 6 program, and as you can see nowadays, Sains Komputer dan Teknologi Maklumat is very very highly in demand. Pelajar berebut ya nak ambil program ni. So you have to make sure that you are, if let's say you're really confident with your result, you dapat 3.8 ke 39 dekat atas, if let's say you wanted to apply for this program, you're more than welcome to apply for it. Okay, dan seterusnya, if let's say that you said no, you know what, I do not want to do a science program anymore, you can consider Fakulti Sastra dan Sains Sosial, yang mana kita menawarkan pelbagai program, daripada program India sehinggalah pengajian India, China, geography, so on and so forth. These are some of the programs that might be of interest to some of you. Okay, seterusnya, ini adalah fakulti saya sendiri, Fakulti Bahasa dan Linguistik. I graduated daripada Universiti Malaya juga tahun 2009, just recently. Saya adalah pelajar sarjana muda Bahasa dan Linguistik Inggeris before this. And yeah, it's a wonderful experience learning in Universiti Malaya, dan especially dekat Fakulti Bahasa, the best part is about program-program yang bahasa Eropah dan sebagainya. Anda tidak memerlukan sebarang basic dalam bahasa ni untuk anda enroll for the program. Okay, and that's the best part. However, for English, Cina, Arab dan Tamil, you have to have of at least a basic on this in order for you to be accepted for the program. Kita ada juga Fakulti Ekonomi dan Pentadbiran, satu sahaja program, tapi pada tahun kedua anda boleh memilih pengkhususan sama ada nak buat ekonomi ke, pengajian pentadbiran dan politik, pengajian pembangunan atau statistik gunaan. Next, Fakulti Perniagaan dan Perakaunan, sebenarnya dah bergabung dengan Fakulti Ekonomi, tapi we haven't made the change in the slide, so sorry about that. Memerlukan PNGK 3.30, and I would like to tell you guys, although it's just put here 3.30, ramai sangat orang nak mohon untuk 3 program ni, terlalu ramai, oversubscribe. So meaning to say that, like I said earlier, sekiranya anda betul-betul yakin keputusan anda ni layak, bagus, dan anda nak masuk ke Universiti Malaya in this program, please, by all means, please apply for these programs. Untuk Fakulti Pendidikan, kita ada 3 program, Counselling, TESOL dan juga Pendidikan Awal Kanak-kanak, dan untuk program TESOL, you have to sit for Mat C. And last but not least, Fakulti Undang-Undang, kita punya satu sahaja program, sarjana muda undang-undang, program yang bertemu juga, dan you have make sure that you have a very good language command in order for you to enroll for this program. We also have Fakulti Seni Kreatif, kita ada 3 program, yang mana these are talent-based program. Okay, kita mulakan CGPA 2.0 sahaja, yang mana not saying that you do not have to be really good in terms of the academic part, but then if let's say you have the basic in music or drama ataupun tari, you are more than welcome to apply for this program. Okay, sebab mereka akan melihat lebih kepada elemen berkenaan lah, which is a talent-based program, talent anda dalam music, drama dan tari, instead of the academic punya part of it. Okay, This is the last program yang kita ada di bukan fakulti, Pusat Sukan dan Sains Exercise. Okay, kita menawarkan 2 buah program, dan if let's say sekiranya ada di antara adik-adik yang pernah mewakili negara ataupun mewakili negeri, we have a special pathway for you to be part of Universiti Malaya. Okay, ada laluan khas untuk anda memohon ke Universiti Malaya, in which kita akan bantu, which you can reach out for me if let's say you would like to find out more about this. So what's next? Okay, these are some of the programs that we had. Some of the kemudahan and facility that you might explore later if let's say you are already in Universiti Malaya. You see how beautiful things are here. So we will be more than happy to accommodate you. So yeah, feel free to, apply and be part of this wonderful experience in Universiti Malaya. Dan sekiranya adik-adik ingin dapatkan maklumat lebih lanjut lagi berkaitan dengan program yang ditawarkan, syarat kemasukan dan sebagainya, adik-adik boleh scan sekarang, ataupun you can go to study.um.edu.my, study.um.edu.my if let's say you have more questions berkaitan dengan syarat kemasukan dan program yang ditawarkan. Okay, so this is where we gonna get some of your information. If let's say some of you guys nak lagi kita selalu be in touch with you guys, if let's say we have new information or latest information with regards to the application, ataupun program-program terkini, ataupun kemasukan ke dan sebagainya, kita akan hubungi adik-adik. What you could do is that you just scan this QR code. Okay, I'm going to leave it like for 1 minute, okay, for you to scan the QR code. So just isi je maklumat adik-adik dan sebagainya, and then from time to time we will be in touch with you. Okay, kita akan maklumkan, especially through email, Facebook and whatnot. Kita akan maklumkan kepada adik-adik what are the new updates about Universiti Malaya, what are the best thing that's happening actually now, and probably, you could have the opportunity or actually coming to Universiti Malaya, experience some of the programs that we have. Okay, yep, I'm gonna leave it just for a while. Okay, so you get the opportunity to scan, ataupun you can just screen capture the slide. Okay, these are some of the people and my teams. These are my team that you can be in touch with. You can be in touch with Encik Mahadi atau myself ataupun Encik Adi Yusran. Okay, these are our phone numbers and whatnot, and also our email address. Sekiranya ada sebarang soalan, kami tak kisah, bagilah, hantarlah email apapun, kami akan reply. We will reply to you with regard to question of admission to Universiti Malaya, especially kepada pelajar-pelajar lokal. Feel free to reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to assist you. Okay, and yep, this is some of our social media account, and that's about it. Terima kasih. Back to you, Tavin.
Yes sir. Alright. Terima kasih saya ingin ucapkan kepada Tuan Speaker atas perkongsian yang sangat manfaat. Dia sangat berguna, bukannya kepada saya, malah kepada pelajar-pelajar yang menonton live kita melalui YouTube KMK. Baiklah, sekarang saya akan meneruskan slot kita ya Tuan, melalui soalan Q&A daripada para pelajar. Sebenarnya banyak agak soalan daripada para pelajar ya Doktor. Tuan.
Ya.
Teruskan. Okay.
Okay, silakan Tavin.
Alright, okay. Soalan pertama daripada Sam di YouTube Live KMK. How many students Universiti Malaya will take roughly for each program?
Okay, terima kasih for the question, Samuel. So basically it varies according to the programs itself. Like I said, kalau nak kira programs ni, there are 5 types of programs in Universiti Malaya. There are critical programs, professional programs, talent-based programs, science programs, and also social sciences programs. So berlainan program will require different numbers of placement for each program. The higher the requirement, and also the higher the requirement, whether especially critical and professional program, the lesser the number that we'll be taking in. Contohnya macam program MBBS ataupun Bachelors of Dental Surgery, we will not be taking more than 100. It will be lesser than that. Okay, it's even lesser than 50 per batch. So yeah, that's how many students intake per semester.
Alright, thank you Tuan. Soalan seterusnya daripada Danish Rao. Adakah keputusan ujian BMAT yang dijalankan pada minggu hadapan akan dititik beratkan dalam proses pengambilan pelajar dalam bidang MBBS UM?
Definitely. Keputusan BMAT adalah salah satu elemen yang menentukan sama ada anda dapat atau tidak permohonan kemasukan ke Universiti Malaya bagi program MBBS. Program MBBS is the only program yang ada additional test. Lepas dah habis test tu, if let's say kalau your score memuaskan, you will be shortlisted for the interview session. And then during the interview session, dia akan ada different segment dalam interview itself, and then you have to pass the interview session. Once you have passed the interview session, only then the university will be offering you a placement dekat Universiti Malaya lah. Okay, if let's say that you did not pass either one of the test dan juga interview, you will not be admitted for the program. And also, Tavin,
Yes,
I totally understand that ramai sangat pelajar-pelajar nak jadi doktor, nak jadi dental surgeon and whatnot.
betul.
It was also best if let's say kalau dalam UPU online system tu, if let's say that I just want to become a doctor or dental surgeon, what you could do is that the first thing first is to put Universiti Malaya first, and you could put any other university second and third. Okay, so contohnya macam MBBS UM, MBBS UKM, MBBS UPM, USM dan sebagainya. So at least at the end of the day, if let's say that you do not pass the MBBS program dekat UM, there are opportunity dekat luar sana yang you could also become a doctor at the end of the day, but only not from Universiti Malaya. Yeah.
Alright, sure. Okay, soalan seterusnya daripada Danisha juga, ya Tuan.
Mhm.
Is there any student exchange program available for medical students in UM?
Yes. Sorry. Mobility programs will always be there. Okay, tak kira lah pelajar daripada fakulti mana pun, there's an opportunity for you to travel overseas. Okay, then now some of the countries out there are very a bit lenient when it comes to traveling into their countries. Okay, jadi kalau if let's say kalau you nak pergi ke negara-negara like mentioned earlier macam Korea ke Australia dan sebagainya, the opportunity is there. It's for you to find out later once you have dah masuk dekat dalam Universiti Malaya. Okay.
Right. Okay. It's okay. Take your time. Okay, for the next question, daripada Afifah Idina. Adakah studen yang mahu menyambung degree farmasi perlu juga menjalani ujian BMAT?
Okay, tak. BMAT hanya untuk pelajar-pelajar yang nak duduk, nak sit for the MBBS program sahaja. Untuk farmasi dan juga dentistry, no, you do not have to. Tapi mereka akan ada ujian yang berbeza yang mana they will let you know. Okay.
Okay. Soalan seterusnya daripada Daus. What is the safe zone in terms of pointer and WET score to enter UM?
It's very hard to answer to your question sebab it depends on program. Okay, like the one that I have mentioned earlier kan. So ada program yang daripada 2.0 sehingga 3.80. Tapi ini adalah syarat yang membolehkan anda untuk masuk universiti. Untuk memohon universiti. Tapi untuk mendapat penempatan di universiti is a different story. Okay, if let's say lah kalau dalam senarai saya ada 100 orang pelajar. Okay, tapi penempatan yang kita buka untuk Universiti Malaya hanya 30 saja untuk program ni. So out of those 100, we're gonna take like the crop of the the creme de la creme lah, yang paling bagus sekali, the top 30 to be admitted into our program. Okay, so to say that save pointers and whatnot, we do not have that. It's just that for you to make sure that you are confident with your result, only then you can apply for the admission.
Right, sure. Soalan seterusnya daripada Vivek, ya Tuan. Can I know what the main criteria is taken into consideration for entering UM?
Okay, first thing first is you have to pass the syarat you have to make sure you have a CGPA of above 2.0. You're gonna have to make sure that you have SPM Bahasa Melayu and also Sejarah, and also you must make sure it's lulus. And last but not least is you have MUET of band 1 at least. Itu untuk syarat Tapi for program-program yang you nak masuk tu, you have to make sure that you melepasi syarat-syarat khas yang ditentukan. Yeah.
Alright, terima kasih Tuan. Soalan seterusnya daripada Winoware. Just to confirm, students who want to apply for biomedical science program don't have to sit for BMAT, right?
Yes, correct. Biomedical tak perlu. Biomedical science tak perlu sit for BMAT. Satu-satunya program yang perlu sit for BMAT is only MBBS sahaja.
MBBS. Alright. Okay, soalan seterusnya daripada Irfan Arif. In comparison to Foundation UM students, what are the chances of matriculation students to obtain a place in UM, especially degree in science mathematics?
Okay, good question. From Irfan, was it?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Irfan. Thank you for the question. Okay, you do not have to worry, Irfan. You do not have to compare yourself with asasi student atau dan sebagainya. Sebab bila mana kita melihat kepada kemasukan, we gonna be fair with everyone. We're gonna be fair with STPM student. We're gonna be fair with matriculation students. We're gonna be fair with asasi student. So there will be like quote. No, I'm not gonna say quota per se, but then kita akan make sure that the numbers is equally distributed. Okay, so maksudnya number yang daripada matrikulasi yang betul-betul bagus kita akan ambil, daripada asasi kita akan ambil, daripada STPM kita ambil dan sebagainya. So yeah.
Okay. Soalan seterusnya daripada Vivek juga. Does the order of universities I apply in UPU determine my chances of getting in?
Definitely. Ya, tapi if let's say kalau you put Universiti Malaya dekat nombor 9, dekat nombor 10, it's very sad. I mean like kita nak pilih pun is betul ke student ni nak masuk UM kan? But then again, like I said, jadikan Universiti Malaya pilihan pertama anda. It's very important. Sekiranya nak masuk UM, put as number first. Sekurang-kurangnya the first or the second or the third one, you should put Universiti Malaya. Okay, kalau you letak dari hujung-hujung tu, the consideration might be lesser as compared to those who put like Universiti Malaya number 1, number 2 and number 3. Okay?
Okay, fine. The question from U and Jel. May I know that does UM provides Bachelors of Environmental Engineering? Because I searched before and UM was offering it, but these days when I search again, the website doesn't state it already.
No, at the moment. Yes, I think back then we used to offer it. However, the program has been consolidated into one other program, in which you can look up for these programs at the Faculty of Science. Okay, we have one program which is being offered in the field that you are looking for. If I'm not mistaken, let me just check it.
Yeah, sure.
I think we have one programs in the sustainability side or something. But then again, you can have a look first. Sorry that I do not have the information with me. I think there's something related to that as well. Yep.
Alright, okay. Soalan seterusnya daripada Sharvini Rajan. Are the students' fees are affordable at UM?
Oh my God, you shouldn't ask this question to you know what? We are among one of those universities who I would say offering a very affordable fees. You can get a bachelor's degree which range from 7,000 ringgit to if I'm not mistaken 10 to 11,000 ringgit only for 4 semester. Okay, 3.5 years to 4 semesters. Okay, maksudnya kalau dalam 7,000 tu is just 1,000 per semester. For one semester equals to 4 to 5 months. So it's very affordable. And also if let's say that you are seeking for funding ataupun financial assistance in that sense, you do not have to worry. We have PTPTN. If let's say your results are very good, we have JPA, we have Kazana dan sebagainya. You can always apply for scholarship and also financial assistance.
Alright, thank you, Tuan. For the next question from Danendran. If I'm not taking computer science currently, is it possible for me to further my bachelor's degree in IT or computer science?
Danendran, you know what? It's highly unlikely that you'll be able to enroll for the computer science program because computer science program is a highly competitive program, meaning to say that if you do not have the basic in it, the chances will be a little bit slimmer as compared to those who already in it.
I'm sorry, yes, but
Don't worry. I really enjoy it.
no,
Go ahead.
we are lack of time, but it's okay. I'll go through 3 more questions. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. All right. For the next question from Amar Aiman, what's the minimum requirement for SPM result to go into MBBS at UM? And actually, what the minimum requirement that MMC and MQA set up for students?
Okay, you know what? To get into MBBS program, you're gonna have a perfect score, especially for your SPM. If let's say you want to become a doctor, we do not want a doctor who are have a very defect in terms of your knowledge and whatnot. So for SPM itself, you're gonna have to have A for biology, A for physics, A for chemistry, if I'm not mistaken, and also additional mathematics and auto mathematics. Okay, the reason why we do it in such a way is that because the application is so many. Okay, when it comes is the application is a huge amount of them is applying for it. We have to really make the entry requirements I'm going to say it's a bit hard lah for you to really get an admission, so that we could really, smaller the numbers of people applying for the program. So from there on, we could really get the very best of the best to apply for our MBBS program. Because at the end of the day, we are producing doctors kan, orang yang selamatkan nyawa manusia. We can't
Ah,
really have people who have lesser grades in that sense. Okay, and also referring to your questions, if let's say you're asking about MMC requirement, MMQ and whatnot, these are what uh, we have submitted to MMC and also to MQA, so it's about the same thing. Mhm.
okay. So I'll go through two more questions, gentlemen.
Boleh, boleh.
Okay, is there any internship to be done for degree in science mathematics? This
Yes.
question is
Okay.
from Irfan Arif again. Yes.
Okay, you do not have to worry in terms of that, because we are really looking at graduate employability, yang mana kita akan membantu para pelajar kita ni untuk mendapatkan pekerjaan at the end of the day. So internship is something that is very crucial and important, in which memang kita akan tawarkan kepada para pelajar untuk semua program. Okay, semua program you have to go for internship program. And the best part is untuk program media studies dan juga program data science, ini adalah program 2U2I, yang mana you get to spend 2 years in industry and 2 years in university. These are the only two programs. Okay, jadi for those of you who are interested in this program, ataupun you do not see yourself studying for a very long time, you should go for this program. 2 tahun saja di university, 2 tahun lagi di industry, yang mana you get to do your internship. Yep.
Right. Okay, for the last question from Vivek Balakrishnan, can I know how many interview stages there are for the MBBS screening?
Specifically, I may not have the information with me right now, Vivek, but then there are certain stages, if I'm not mistaken, at least two. Okay, there are grouping interview session and also individual interview session. And in within the interview session, they'll be asking your general knowledge on medical and whatnot, and also how you really carry yourself into the interview session itself. However, you do not have to worry about it. You can have, you can do a lot of readings on Google and whatnot. And also, I believe that the faculty will be sharing a little bit on how you could prepare for the interview session better. So yeah, this is something that you do not have to really worry of. Mhm.
All right. Thank you. Fine.
Yeah,
So
Tarvi, I saw a lot of questions coming in.
yeah.
No worries. Why don't you guys email me sekiranya anda ada sebarang soalan dan sebagainya. You can always email us at study.um.edu.my. Okay, study study@um.edu.my. Okay. Yep, over to you, Tarvin.
Alright. Okay. Baiklah, dengan berakhirnya soalan tadi, maka berakhirlah slot kita pada malam ni. Saya ingin mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih kepada tuan speaker kita, Encik Muhammad Irsyad Zani, kerana menyampaikan pelbagai informasi yang sangat-sangat penting dan terutamanya menjawab pelbagai soalan sesi Q&A. Walaupun banyak lagi soalan tidak dijawab lagi, saya juga ingin mohon maaf kepada para pelajar di luar sana sebab masa amat mencemburi kita. So bukan semua soalan dapat dijawab sebenarnya. Alright, saya juga ingin mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih juga kepada Unit Counselling dan Psikologi College Matrikulasi Kedah, Pembimbing Rakan Dinamik College Matrikulasi Kedah serta Biro Akademik JPP College Matrikulasi Kedah bagi sesi 2021-2022 yang bertungkus lumus dalam menjayakan E-Karnival Hala Tuju Kerjaya. Akhir sekali, terima kasih kepada semua yang sudi menonton sehingga ke akhir slot ni. Saya Tarwi Analaki Chandran ingin memohon ampun dan maaf sekiranya saya ada melakukan kesilapan atau kesalahan sepanjang saya mengendalikan slot kita pada malam ni, iaitu bersama Universiti Malaya. Moga kita dapat berjumpa lagi. Sekian daripada saya. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih, Tarvin. See
Alright.
you guys. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you sir.